Does every animal have their copy of Wuthering Hooves? Hooray! I love Furry Friends Book Club. Now, let's discuss the theme of nature as it applies to Hoofcliff's love. Did some pony leave a light on? Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me! We'll continue this discussion when I get back.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
You're here! Isn't this exciting? Oh, you were called too. Thank goodness. I feel so much better going with a friend.
I was about to come and get you, but then I got distracted.
Oh,
Ever since the map called us, I've been doing a ton of research. Testing out potential friendship problems, diversifying my solution portfolio.
ever since the map called us? But that happened 5 minutes ago.
I know, but I want to be 100% prepared. I mean, I'm the Princess of Friendship. How would it look if I couldn't solve a friendship problem?
Oh, I'm so lucky I'm being sent with you. Speaking of which, where are we going?
The Smoky Mountains.
Oh, I've never been there before.
Neither have I, and there isn't a lot of information on them. All I could find was this. The Smoky Mountains harbor the most beautiful valley in all of Equestria between its two majestic mountain peaks.
That's gorgeous. And where there's nature, there's a ton of animal friends.
I can't wait to get started. I'm a little nervous since that's all I could find. I usually like to be a bit more prepared.
You seem pretty prepared to me. Are those for us?
Yep, I've prepared our things. Snacks, books, blankets, books.
You said books twice.
There are a lot of books.
Whew.
What do you think our friendship problem's gonna be?
I don't know, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Do you think it'll be a problem about lying?
I'm sure we'll find out when we get there.
You're right. Ooh, could it be about when two friends just randomly decide to do something together, but they forget to invite the third friend, and the third friend feels left out? Or where one friend tells another friend's secret after they ask them not to?
We'll know very, very soon, since we're almost there.
Here, let me get that.
Thank you.
Sorry, I've been a little skiddly-boppy-boo. I just can't believe this is finally happening! Whoa, whoa! What in Equestria is happening?
It's nothing like your book said it would be.
Oh boy, I'm feeling very unprepared. Where do we even start?
Maybe by figuring out where the flying pumpkins are coming from?
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Hi. Hello. Excuse us, but what are you doing?
We're pumpkining our neighbors.
Yes, but, why are you pumpkining your neighbors?
Well, because the McColts are just plain rotten. Hey, wait a tick. Who are you two? You're not spies for the McColts, are ya?
I am Twilight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship, and I'm here to solve your friendship problem.
I'm Fluttershy, and, I'm here too.
Ma Hooffield, pleased to meet you, but you're wasting your time. We don't have a friendship problem. We have a McColt problem.
And there's absolutely no friendship there.
Well, maybe there could be if we figure out what the McColts did to make you so mad.
Oh, well, they've done so many things. Why, just today, they shot Pebbles at our farmhouse and wrecked it. See, we're not very good at building, so all it took was a little pebble. But still...
Oh, no! I know what to do. We're gonna talk with these McColts and hear their side of the story. Once we have all the facts, we can put an end to this using reason and rationale.
Good plan. That's why she's the princess.
In the meantime, could you please call off the pumpkining?
Oh, all right.
Thanks. Come on, Fluttershy.
State your business.
Don't even bother. They're probably spies for the Hooffields.
Hey, wait! You're an alicorn! I thought just the 3 princesses were alicorns.
There are 4 alicorn princesses in Equestria now. I am Twilight Sparkle, the princess of friendship.
And I'm Fluttershy.
We have a new princess? When did that happen? And how did the Hooffields come by a princess spy?
We are not spies. Why does every pony assume we're spies?
Because we don't get a lot of visitors. I'm Big Daddy McColt. You caught us at a weird time. We're in the middle of a giant feud with our terrible neighbors!
Well, actually, that's why we're here, to solve your problem with the Hooffields.
So you're here to help us get rid of them.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Well, if you ain't for us, you're against us.
We are not on any pony's side. We're here to help you become friends again.
Well, that's gonna be hard. I don't believe we've ever been friends with the Hooffields.
But you could be. They're just really upset you ruined their farmhouse.
Wait a hog-woggling minute. We only did that because the Hooffields pulled the pin out of our wagon wheel. A whole week's worth of food rolling down the mountain. Us McColts are mighty fine builders, but we don't know the first thing about farming. We have to travel a ways away to buy our food. And now, we'll be stuck eating the pumpkins the Hooffields launched at us. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin soup, pumpkin quesadillas, pumpkin paella, pumpkin seeds, pumpkin pie, pumpkin frittatas. Actually, that all sounds pretty good, but it'll get old.
Have you tried meeting at a neutral location, talking about your problems, and really listening to each other?
What? No. They'd sooner launch their dinners at us than listen to us.
Well, they'll listen to me. I'm an impartial third party. Attention, Hooffields and McColts. I'm not on any pony side, but I can see you're both wasting time and resources on being mean to each other. Ponies are supposed to help each other and be kind. So, let's stop this senseless fighting! There, that should do it. Ready to go home, Fluttershy?
I'd love to, but if we solved the problem already, shouldn't our cutie marks be glowing again?
Oh, yeah. They should be glowing any minute now. Or not. So much for potential friendship solution number 28.
I guess we should find out why the Hooffields are launching tomatoes now.
One at a time, Green Hoof. If you smush them tomatoes in the slingshot, they won't break on the McColts.
What are you doing? I asked you to stop fighting.
Oh, is that what you were hollering about? We thought the McColts rubbed you the wrong way, so we tomatoed them for you. My mistake. Stop the tomato slingshots! Reload the tomato slingshots! We're gonna paint their mountaintop red!
Well, that didn't work. I was so sure it would.
It was a good plan. We need to think of another one, and soon. This fight is really affecting the animals around here.
Not to worry. I'll just, find the root of the problem and work from there. Pardon us, Ma, but do you remember what started this whole feud in the first place?
They know what they did.
They know what they did.
I'm starting to think neither of you know what either of you have done.
Sure we do. Them Hooffields did us a grave injustice some time ago for some reason. Here, here!
Okay, backup plan to the backup plan. Maybe we can find some common ground that you can bond over. What do you do when you're not fighting?
That's easy. Getting ready to fight.
What do you hope to get out of fighting?
The satisfaction of winning!
Of winning what?
The fight, of course, to prove our family is the best.
The best at what?
Winning! Haven't you been listening?
So the only thing they have in common is that they both want to win a fight and neither of them know what it's over. How can I end this feud if I don't know what it's about?
Ooh, maybe some pony just needs to say they're sorry.
That's a good idea. And friendship solution number 48. But we can move it up. I'm so glad you agreed to do this. This apology cake will go a long way to making amends between you two. Which part of my argument changed your mind? The part where I said the benefits of friendship outweigh the cost of war? Or the part where I said forgiveness is an investment in happiness?
Yeah, all of it.
Wait, are you even listening to me?
Who goes there?
It's Ma Hooffield
Hooffield alert! Arm the cannons!
with an apology cake.
Did you say cake? As in cake?
Consider it a gesture of goodwill from us to you.
I haven't had cake in ages.
Open the gates!
It's such a beautiful cake.
Think of this as more than just a cake. It's the first step in the long road to forgiveness.
Nothing says let's be friends like a cake that says let's be friends. I wrote that in icing on the top.
For glory!
McColts! I saved down to force formation!
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Oh, Hooffield, you planted ponies in that cake?
Yeah! Wait, are you serious about apologizing? Why in Equestria would we do that? We didn't do anything wrong!
What are you talking about? You done so many things wrong!
Not as many as you!
just not yell so much, or maybe stop saying words altogether? Twilight? Twilight? We should probably get back there. I mean, if you need a break, that's fine, but I really can't do this without you.
I don't know if we can do this at all. Even if I make things right, they're just gonna fight again.
Hey, little fellas. Well, that's okay. You can come out.
What was that?
Oh, you poor things. There isn't enough food here for you. Oh, brr, and you're freezing. I'm gonna take you all home with me and get you all hot cocos. How do you feel about book clubs?
I don't get it. This was supposed to be the most beautiful valley in all of Equestria. What happened?
What's that? Oh. Uh-huh. Twilight! They know what happened here.
What? Stop! You have to listen to me! Every pony free! Free! Fluttershy, you have to tell them! It's a lot harder to freeze an army of ponies than just 6 of them!
Before you keep fighting, there is something you should know. Long ago, there were 2 best friends, Grub Hooffield and Piles McColt. When they found the valley between the Smoky Mountains, they knew it was something special. So they made a promise to each other to protect and preserve the valley for all its adorable furry inhabitants. But they disagreed on how to go about it. Grub wanted to start by planting crops so that every pony would have something to eat. But Piles thought it would be better to start by building a shelter to protect them against the cold and wind. The 2 ponies were unable to come to an understanding, so Piles went ahead and built a shelter anyway, exactly where Grub was going to start his farm. Grub was upset, so he tore down Piles' shelter so he could plant his crops. They kept fighting back and forth until it turned into a feud. The valley suffered from the constant destruction until finally the Hooffields and McColts moved to separate mountains. Even then, the valley and all the animals in it continued to be caught in the crossfire. You see, by fighting, you're destroying the very thing that brought you here in the first place. So it's time you both put your differences aside and come together. If not for yourselves, then for the sake of these cute and cuddly guys.
Oh, shucks. We never meant to hurt you, little critters.
Yeah, we're sorry.
They say they accept your apology.
Princess, you can unfreeze us now.
Oh, right.
Ma Hooffield, we promise we won't fight you no more.
Us too. Except we promise not to fight you. I suppose it doesn't matter who's right. We're both wrong.
Well, that's one thing we can agree on.
This is wonderful. I am so proud of you 2.
Oh, thanks, Princess. Though I would just like to point out that I was the first to admit I was wrong.
That may be, but I promise not to fight first. That counts for more.
Oh, yeah? Oh, all right. We don't have to speak animal to know what y'all are saying. Truce.
Truce.
Ain't that a pretty sight?
Sure is. The McColts are gonna help us rebuild our homes. Good ones this time.
And the Hooffields are gonna help us grow some crops.
Not pumpkins.
Thanks for teaching us that friendship is so much better than winning a silly argument.
Yay! I told you we'd figure it out.
We did. And we didn't need my friendship portfolio to do it. We just needed each other. So, what do you think will happen next? We've all been called by the map now.
I'm sure we'll find out when we get home.
What if it summons all 6 of us to another place? Or another pony we weren't expecting? What if it wants us to solve other kinds of problems like quantum physics? Or why the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? I'm bored.
But you're reading.
I've read all these books already.
And?
And I'm bored. I want to do something. Things have been so slow around here and I just...
Oh, Twilight, darling! Oh, thank goodness! It seems that my...
Got here as fast as I could.
Yes! Finally, we've been summoned. I wonder where the map wants us to...
Twilight?
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Where do you think?
Oh, Manehattan! We've been called to Manehattan. Oh, I've simply been dying to go back for a visit. And now, I return with a purpose.
It looks like you've been summoned to this particular neighborhood here.
We're off to solve a friendship problem in one of the busiest and most vibrant cities in all of Equestria. Isn't this exciting?
Seems a hair odd, though, don't it? Map calling me to a big city like Manehattan.
You may be more of a country pony at heart, Applejack, but the map picked you two because you're the best ponies to tackle this particular mission.
But how will we even know what our mission's supposed to be? That neighborhood probably has twice as many ponies as all of Ponyville.
More like 3 times. Why, it's not only home to the hay-packing district, it's also home to the fashion district. Shame you weren't called as well, though, darling. You did end up quite a fan of the hustle and bustle of Manehattan on our last visit.
It's such an exciting city, and there's still so much I'd like to do there. So many museums and historical landmarks to visit, not to mention all the libraries. But this is your mission. Don't worry about me. I've got plenty of books to keep me busy.
I just remembered something. The Sisterhood Social.
We'll have to miss it. No telling how long we'll be in Manehattan. I sure hope Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle aren't too upset.
moves so fast here. Not at all like back home. Eyes peeled, ears open. Eyes peeled, ears open.
Remember, Applejack, you're in the big city now. No moseying. You've got to walk with speed and confidence.
Move it!
Sorry about that.
Get out of my way!
Sorry.
Watch it!
Hey, oh dear. Butter my biscuits. I can barely cross the street in this town. How am I supposed to help solve a...
There! Yes, I think this is the one. No! Excuse me? That hat clashes with your mane. Not to mention it's far too large and will undoubtedly obstruct your vision. Oh, dear. None of these will do. Oh, Applejack! What good timing! Here, this will do splendidly. Oh, it's lovely. How much would you like for it? Oh, no, please, keep it. I can always make another. Thank you. And you thought we wouldn't discover our purpose here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't it.
What? We just saved that poor pony from committing a terrible crime of fashion. Well, she could have been meeting a friend, would have laughed at a new hat, and then their friendship could have been ruined forever. And it's possible.
Did your cutie mark glow signifying a job well done?
Yeah. No, I suppose it didn't. Still, a disaster was averted.
Averted? You just lost me a paying customer.
Oh, my. Oh, I am so sorry. I never meant to...
Beat it!
Please accept my sincerest apologies for the misunderstanding. And might I add, what a lovely establishment you have here. You're right, Applejack. The search continues.
Excuse me? I was just wondering, friendship problem, any pony? See, we've been sent here to... a map summoned us, and, if you could just take a moment to...
Friendship advice! Any pony looking for friendship advice? Good grief. This isn't working.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. To be honest, I'm still not even sure what the map called me here for.
Oh, try not to worry, Applejack. The map picked us for a reason. Although how am I supposed to uncover that reason? I haven't a clue. We can't possibly approach every single pony in town until we find out what we're meant to do. Please help us restore our long-lost but beloved tradition, the Midsummer Theater Revival, with a guest performance by local theater troupe, the Method Mayors, as well as games, food, and much, much more. This event promises to bring our Brooklyn neighbors together and restore our sense of community, but there's so much to do and we need your help. Darling, this is it! The contact on the flyer is Coco Pommel!
Oh, right. She's the one who got a job making costumes for that designer friend of yours.
Don't you see? This must be why the map called us here. Oh, and you were so worried.
Well, I suppose it's at least worth looking into. That is, if we can ever get off this street corner.
I can't believe you found my flyer. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Applejack and I were specifically summoned here to be of service, and you, my dear friend, are in need of help. It's no coincidence, darling. It's fate!
This Midsummer Theater Revival, what is it exactly?
An outdoor play held at the community park. Many moons ago, local theater troupes would perform, and ponies in the neighborhood would help make the costumes and design set pieces, prepare food to share during the performance.
Y'all do look like you're enjoying each other's company. Kinda reminds me of Ponyville.
It sounds lovely, darling. It was, up until several moons ago.
What happened?
That's Charity Kindheart. She was a well-known costume designer on Bridleway. She started the Midsummer Theater Revival as a way to share her passion for theater with the neighborhood. No matter how busy she was, she always made time for the revival. But when she moved away to be closer to her grandfillies, the neighborhood lost the special tradition she had started. And worse, the sense of community it fostered.
Hey, I'm trotting here!
No pony else stepped up to take over for Charity?
I've been trying to, but I've just gotten a last-minute request to alter costumes for the cast of My Fair Filly, and I'm afraid I haven't made much progress. Oh, there's just so much to do to bring back the Midsummer Revival, and my flyers haven't attracted a single volunteer.
Say no more. You finish up your work, and by this time tomorrow, you'll be up to your mane in ponies who want to lend a hoof. Applejack and I will make sure of it.
You will?
You bet your boots we will.
Oh, I don't wear boots. I find they chafe my calves when I walk.
It's just an expression.
So you see, the method mares are only available on this one day, and we need all the help we can get with preparations.
Yeah, not a good time right now. What am I saying? It's never a good time.
Well, what do you think?
I got my own problems. You think I got hours to dedicate to some pony else's?
Ah, yes. Charity's Midsummer Theater Revival. Such wonderful memories.
So you'll help us?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I run a very important oat and hay import-export business. Why, I can't spare even a moment for such things.
This is a nightmare.
Oh, not at all, darling. It's quite lovely.
I think she was talking about the Midsummer Theater Revival.
I finished the alterations for My Fair Filly, but have barely started the costumes for the revival, and the method mares are coming to the park tomorrow for a costume fitting and rehearsal.
Well, I could help you with the costumes.
But what are we going to do about the rest? The park is in desperate need of repairs, and the sets still need to be built.
Well, I know a thing or two about building and fixing things. It's kinda, well, my thing. Could be the reason the map called me here.
You see, dear, we went out looking for volunteers when all the help you need is right here.
Uh-huh.
The map wouldn't have chosen just Applejack and me if it was more than we could handle. Everything is going to be just fine. Perhaps I spoke too soon.
Oh dear, you're right. Are you sure you can manage this by yourself?
Well, there's a lot to do, but Rarity's right. The map wouldn't have called us here if we weren't up for the challenge. You two go on and take care of the costumes. I'll see you at the dress rehearsal. I know it looks bad, but I'm moving as fast as I can.
Don't worry, we've still got plenty of time. Everything's going to be...
Excuse me. Is this where the Midsummer Theater Revival is supposed to be, par chance?
we're here for the dress rehearsal.
Oh, yes. We've just put the finishing touches on the costumes.
At least those look professional.
We'll do a dry run of the play first, and then the fitting.
No, wait! I haven't gotten a chance to... Reinforce the stage yet.
I just wanted to live up to Charity's example, to bring my neighborhood together again. The park is still a mess, We haven't even thought about what refreshments to serve during the performance. And even if we had, we don't have a stage for the Method Mayors to perform on. It's hopeless. Just hopeless. I don't understand. The map summoned us here to solve a friendship problem. We've clearly found it. But why did it send the two of us? Why not Twilight? I'm sure she could have used her magic to transform this park in an instant.
I've been thinking the same thing. I mean, I can at least see why you're here. Coco's your friend, and you have an eye for costumes and all. But me? I was never gonna be able to finish a project this big.
We'll return to Ponyville as failures. Why must this be Applejack? Why? Why? Why?
Now, hold on there. I'm not suggesting we pack up and go home.
Then what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we stop worrying about what we can't do and start doing what we can. I think I've got a plan. It won't be anything big or fancy, but it'll be something. And something's gotta be better than nothing, right?
I suppose so.
That's the spirit. Sorta. All right, y'all. It's ready.
Should we go ahead and start?
Excuse me? I'm Charity Kindheart. I'm here about the open design position. I brought some samples of my work. I'm sorry I'm late. I had the hardest time finding my way here. I just moved here, and I keep getting mixed up by the street names. I had a map, but I dropped it in a puddle, which only made the street names harder to read.
I see.
What is that?
I don't know, so that looks like some kind of play.
Well, can we stay and watch it, please? Please, can we?
Oh, all right. I suppose we could stay for a minute.
Excuse me, but your next appointment
Is here. All right, send him in. I'm sorry, but based on these samples, I just don't think this is the place for you. Don't get me wrong. These clothes are all exquisite and well-made, but more theatrical than avant-garde. Have you considered costume design? I have a contact on Bridal Way. If you're interested, I can put you in touch with him. And see.
Charity, dear, is that you?
Hello, Mrs. Pear Blossom. I didn't see... Oops.
Oh, let me help you, dear. Are these the costumes you've been working on?
Yes, I was supposed to be finished by now, but there's just so much to do, and I still have a few last-minute alterations to make before opening night. I'm sorry I couldn't get enough tickets for every pony in the neighborhood. I hope Mr. Pear Blossom wasn't too disappointed. I know Trotter on the Roof is one of his favorites.
Oh, my dear Philly, don't worry about that. We're so proud of you. We shall be with you in spirit.
Thank you. You've all made me feel so welcome here and have become like family to me. I just wish I could share this experience with you and the others.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's the Midsummer Theater Revival. The Method Mayors are performing.
The revival. Yeah, my pop used to bring me.
It's so nice of you to put on this play for the neighborhood.
I couldn't have done it without every pony's help. I know it's not Bridal Way, but...
Oh, pish tush. It's perfect, dear.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you. This is so nice. Haven't seen the neighborhood this friendly since Charity moved away.
Thank you, fillies and gentlecoats. Please give a warm welcome to the one who made this entire event possible, our neighbor, Coco Pommel.
Thank you all so much for coming. The Midsummer Theater Revival was always something that meant so much to me, and it seems it means quite a lot to all of you as well. I really can't take all the credit, though. My dear friends Rarity and Applejack helped me ever so much. Oh, darling, please. It was just a few costumes.
Oh, shucks. I just happened to be good with a hammer is all. To be honest, we had much bigger plans to start. When those fell through, we decided to simplify. This here was the result.
Oh, don't be so modest. Coco and I were lost. You bet your boots we were.
We just wanted to see how much we enjoyed the Midsummer Theater Revival and how much it inspired us.
Oh, yeah?
I used to think that to help my community, I had to do something big. And let's face it, in this day and age, who has the time for such a commitment? But here, you did something as simple as building a stage and putting on a play, and look at how it's brought every pony together.
I saw Coco's flyers for volunteers, but didn't think anything I'd have time to do would be that useful. Now I wish I'd offered to help. Even if it was just pulling a few weeds or planting a few flowers.
Not sure if you noticed, but the park is far from being fixed up. I imagine if you look around, you'll find there's lots of little ways for you to get involved in changing this place for the better.
And I will.
And I don't think we'll be alone.
Yahoo! We did it!
I understand now. It all makes perfect sense.
Huh?
I know why the map called you here.
You do?
If Twilight had used her magic to fix the park, it wouldn't have fixed the real problem, which is that these Manehattan ponies didn't think they had time to do something for their community. But by building that stage and making sure the play went on, you showed them that just by doing something small, you can make a big difference.
Well, I'll be.
Seems you have more in common with the Manehattan ponies than you thought.
But all the same, I'd sure like to head back to Ponyville on the next train. I want to check in with Apple Bloom and find out how the Sisterhood social turned out.
Oh, absolutely, my dear. Just as soon as I stop that pony and the shop over there from purchasing that dreadfully hideous scarf. Stop! You're making a terrible mistake!
As princess, I've been chosen to spread the magic of friendship across Equestria. So why would the Tree of Harmony want us to sit in a castle in Ponyville?
This is incredible! It's got all of Equestria! Why are our cutie marks over there?
Seems like the map wants us to find out. An entire village with the same cutie mark?
Welcome!
This must be the most pleasant place in Equestria.
I'm delighted you're interested in our Cutie Mark vault.
It's a trap!
Now you can spend the rest of your lives here without your Cutie Marks. My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
In sameness, there is peace. Exceptionalism is a lie. Free yourself from your cutie mark. Choose equality as your special talent.
Hey, this is pretty good.
We've got to find a way out of here. I can't take much more of that voice.
Oh, this is horrible.
There, Rarity. It's not so bad.
Yes, it is. Look at those drapes. I have no idea if they're tacky or not.
Well, I think they're nice.
So do I.
Oh, thank goodness. Can you help us, little birdie? Go on now. Fly away and get us help.
Choose equality as your special talent.
Oh, even tweets don't make sense anymore.
Oh, this door's shut tighter than a summer of piglets and shoot. I can't even make countryisms no more.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be super fun to be all the same. Sort of. More pleasant than fun, I guess.
Something odd about that staff. I haven't studied Eastern unicorns as much as I should have, but I'm pretty sure Meadowbrook only had 8 magical items, not 9. And I don't remember any of them being a staff.
Well, it looks like you'll have plenty of time to try to think about it.
Quality as your special talent. Difference is frustration. To excel is to fail. Be your best by never being your best. Conformity will set you free. Accept your limitations, and happiness will follow. You're no better than your friends.
I've got it! I know how we can get out.
Forget it, Twilight. This door's not opening. And I'm afraid the windows are much too small for escape.
But there is a third way.
Of course! Eventually the wind and weather will wear down the walls until they start to crumble. Then all we have to do is wait for a big enough hole to form and we can just walk out! It's the perfect plan! I guess.
We don't actually have to escape. They'll just let us out when they think we've accepted their philosophy.
But they're never gonna believe we switched over in just one night.
There's one of us they might believe.
Me?
You've been saying how great this place is since we got here.
Well, that's because every pony's so nice and their village is so pretty and... Oh, you're right. They probably would believe me. I hate to lie to them. They've been so welcoming and friendly. Aside from locking us in here and trying to brainwash us into abandoning the things that make us special. Okay, I'll do it. I mean, cool. But what do I do once I'm out?
You've got to find a way to get our cutie marks back.
Oh, good morning.
I trust you had a pleasant night. This way, please. There are some friends who would like to see you. Gather round, friends, gather round. We've come to ask if any of you are ready to join us. There are so many friends to be made once you realize you don't need your cutie marks or the talents that come with them.
We have a welcome ceremony for new friends. The whole village joins together to build you your own cottage.
Not interested. You may have them now, but we're going to get our cutie marks back.
Y'all don't understand, do you? You can't force no pony to be friends. It don't work like that.
Please, join us.
We love new friends! It's all right, every pony. This is a perfectly normal part of the equalization process for those who haven't quite seen the light yet. We'll try again tomorrow, once you've had a bit more time to consider our philosophy.
I'd like to join.
Fluttershy? How could you?
If giving up my cutie mark means I get to stay in this lovely village with these lovely ponies, then I'll do it.
We have a new friend, every pony!
Oh, we're one of us now!
Now, there's one more order of business. It seems some in our midst might be dissatisfied with the village life. Unfortunately, it's all too true, my friends. Will you kindly tell us the names of those friends who so desperately miss their cutie marks that they would sneak around in the shadows talking to strangers about it? Just so we can be sure your intentions are indeed pure.
I don't know who they were. I'm sorry. I don't know your names and faces yet.
Nonsense! Obviously, these ponies must have asked you directly. Kindly point them out.
It was me!
It was only me. I only wanted it back for a little while.
And you're quite certain it was only you?
I just wanted to remember what it was like.
And no thought to the pain you'd cause your friends. Such selfishness.
I'm sorry, every pony. I never wanted to leave the village. I love all of... What was I thinking? I can't believe I even considered asking for my cutie mark back.
Don't worry. Fluttershy will have us out of here in no time.
Didn't you see what just happened out there? Your friend has accepted our way. You will all accept our way. It's only a matter of time.
This guy's a barrel of laughs.
Laughs don't come in barrels. They come from inside you as your body's response to delight.
So what are we gonna do while Fluttershy's out there looking for our cutie marks?
We have to stay as positive as we can. If Party Favor sees how much we really do like each other, even though we're all different, maybe we can use him to spread our message to the rest of the village.
To excel is to fail.
Let's just hope they don't convert any of us first.
Welcome!
Welcome!
Welcome.
Gosh, you really are the nicest ponies I've ever met.
Come, all new friends stay with me until their cottage is completed. Let's get you settled, and then you can enjoy all that our little village has to offer.
Get the cutie marks back. That's all you've got to do, Fluttershy. Just sneak through the dark up to that spooky old cave with the scary magical staff and get the cutie marks back. Okay, you're doing great. The cave's gotta be close now.
Excellent work, Double Diamond.
Of course. But I don't understand why you wanted me to bring them here. Fluttershy is one of us now. Surely she can be trusted.
This one belongs to a princess. It could be very important to our cause.
But if Twilight Sparkle becomes our friend, then what do we care about this old cutie mark?
I just want to keep them close until everything is settled. You may go, Double Diamond.
Oh dear, how am I ever gonna get the cutie marks back now?
Ow!
Starlight, you clumsy fool! Oh no!
I've got a good feeling about today. So, do any of you have anything you'd like to say? Oh, a pity. Well, let's try this again tomorrow, shall we? No new friends today, I'm afraid.
Wait! I'd like to lock them in.
Marvelous, Fluttershy! That's the spirit! Party Favor, will you join us, please?
I'm sorry, Starlight. I'm sorry, every pony. I've seen the error of my ways. I never want to look at my cutie mark again.
It seems there's cause for celebration after all!
Hooray! They tried to break me. They wouldn't stop talking about how different they are, and that somehow makes their friendship stronger.
Such backwards thinking.
But I didn't listen. I knew what they were up to, and I didn't listen.
Well done, Party Favor. We welcome you back with open hooves.
Starlight? I think we might have one more friend joining us today.
Is this true?
I think so, but I just want to be sure. If I agree to leave my cutie mark in the vault, I'll really be happier?
Just look around. Equality has given us more happiness than you've ever known.
And you wouldn't let me just live here in the village with my old cutie mark?
Out of the question. A pony with a different cutie mark in our midst would destroy our entire philosophy. We are all equal here.
Then how do you explain this?
I knew you couldn't be trusted. No! Get away! What are you looking at? They're the problem, not me.
How could you? You said cutie marks were evil. You said special talents led to pain and heartache.
They do, don't you see? Look at them!
Then why? Why did you take ours and not give up your own?
I had to, you fools! How could I collect your cutie marks without my magic?
But the staff has all the magic we need!
The staff is a piece of wood I found in the desert. It's my magic that makes all this possible. You'd all still be living your miserable lives thinking you're better than every pony else if it weren't for my magical abilities. I brought you friendship. I brought you equality. I created harmony!
You lied to us!
So what? Everything else I said is true. The only way to be happy is if we're all equal.
Except for you.
Every pony has unique talents and gifts. And when we share them with each other, that's how we—
Quiet!
You can't have that cutie mark, Starlight. Either we're all equal, or none of us are.
Come on! Let's get our cutie marks back!
Come on! Let's go get our cutie marks!
Our cutie marks aren't in the vault. They're in there. With her.
Stand back, every pony!
Even without my cutie mark, I can tell this is beautiful. They think they can come to my village and disrupt my life? Let's see how they like spending the rest of their lives without their precious cutie marks.
Stand back, every pony!
They're gone. They were right over there. Look!
She's headed for the pass. If she makes it into those mountains, we'll never find her.
These are amazing. There's a whole network of caves up there. Your cutie marks will be gone forever.
Then let's get moving, y'all.
Oh, come on!
Are you all so willing to give up everything because of these strangers?
We gave up everything for you because we thought you were our friend.
I can't believe we have to count on these other ponies to save our cutie marks. If we hadn't come here to help them, they'd still be living under her rules. Now it's their turn to help us.
And I know they can do it.
These are my old skis. This is where I first met Starlight.
Maybe you can reminisce another time. She's almost to the caves.
Feel like an airdrop?
Buck like a 5-bit snake herder in an Appaloosa ranch house again.
And you got your countryisms back, too.
I studied that spell for years! How can you?
I studied magic for years too. But what I didn't know then was that studying could only take me so far. Each of my friends has taught me something different about myself. It was their unique gifts and passions and personalities that helped bring out the magic inside of me. I never would have learned that I represent the element of magic without these 5. And I certainly wouldn't be here to stop you now.
Spare me your sentimental nonsense. I gave these ponies real friendships they never could have had otherwise.
How do you know that? You never even gave us a chance.
She's getting away!
We'll never find her in there.
We just have to hope that when she's had a chance to think it over, she realizes that you all have taught her something.
It's you who have taught us something. We all came to this village because we were searching for something missing from our lives. We thought Starlight had given it to us, but now it seems it was in front of us all along. It's us.
Does that mean you'll stay in the village?
It's our home. I'm not going anywhere.
This is a chance for all of us to get to know each other again for the very first time.
And I finally have a chance to bake something besides terrible muffins. Now those are real smiles.
I'll never get used to that.
I think it's divine. Does that mean the map is calling us somewhere else?
I have a feeling it means our work here is done.
Looks like you were right, Twilight. The map did have a reason for sending us here. We brought real friendship to these here ponies. Guess that's why you're the princess of friendship.
But the map didn't send me, it sent us. You're a part of me, all of you. And there's no doubt you're a part of my mission to spread friendship too.
This feels like an ending. It doesn't have to be an ending yet, right? 'Cause that sugar bell can bake!
Maybe we can stay a little while longer. Come on.